There's no more saving my mom, people. And you guys need to just let me go. We had a good run. And my videos, for as long as YouTube allows it, will still be out there from happier times. I'm not even allowed to advocate for her. I never fathomed that. At the very least, I'm not even allowed to advocate for her. I can't even believe it. I can't believe how badly her psychiatrist treated me. My mom is so troublesome that they just want to turn her into a zombie so she stops bothering them. Then they've written her off. The only solution anymore is to just, they've written her off. I don't know what happened with my mom. What I do know is that exactly as I predicted it, I feared it. That's why I desperately, I beg my mom, please, I don't want you winding up in the hospital. And then they reassure me, don't worry, the social worker, why reinvent the wheel? What we're really hoping, Laura, is your mom's just in here for a tune-up, But this psychiatrist was so hostile towards me that it defies all words. Basically, I trusted the social worker who told me, don't worry, we're not going to let that happen again. What happened last time. We'll be upfront with you about anything regarding your mom's meds. And today the psychiatrist was taunting me. She was taunting me. She's like, you know what, Laura? My nurses keep coming to me, and your mother has been being really intrusive and being really this and really that, and I still keep getting complaints, and, you're not the psychiatrist. If you're going to sit there and question me, I'm the psychiatrist, not you. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck do they even, bother to say someone can advocate for their loved one when you're not allowed to? Oh my God, I can't even believe it. I was proactive. I said up front, all that I ask from you guys is to please. I said it to nurses, I said it to the social worker. The doctor didn't even bother contacting me except for the day after my mom was in there. She said, we're gonna keep your mom on the same meds. If you have a problem with that, let us know, right? That turned into she's gonna do whatever the fuck she pleases, not tell me at all. And even when I was questioning her yesterday, she said, you know what, Laura, I have to make a decision. I'm not running everything by you. The on-call doctor on the weekend said your mom wasn't this, that, whatever. Meanwhile, I talked to the social worker at length on Saturday who said all the things like, why reinvent the wheel? We're really hoping to just have your mom in here for a tune-up. She's been sleeping good, right? She's told me when she slept 6.5 hours, this, whatever. And then I find out. And then the psychiatrist accuses me. What, do you call me a liar? Like, I'm in the twilight. So what do you mean? What am I calling you a liar? This is what your social worker said to me. What the fuck is your problem? Oh my God. And she had a social worker, a different one, okay? There is her witness. for the for the horrible, troublesome daughter who has the nerve to question the psychiatrist's authority over her mom when she just wants to make her better, right? And again, this is just about respecting me. It's about informed consent, as Joe would call it. It's about just being upfront with me like you promised me, you assured me you would do. And then when I'm understandably upset to find out accidentally again that everything I was told on Saturday was a fucking lie, okay? The doctor turns on me, hostile, defensive. Unbelievable. I called up today. I don't call them all the time. I hadn't called up in days. Okay? As long as I know you're treating my mom. I talked at length with the social worker for almost an hour on Saturday. You're treating my mom, and she's on the same meds, and you told me she's doing all right. I'll just let you do your thing. So I decided, since I hadn't heard from anybody, I would call up today, right? Or yesterday. And I want to say, yeah, I have my mom do it, blah, 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 whatever. And I get the first nurse, and then they you want to talk to your mom's nurse. So she starts to tell me my mom's meds, right? And she goes 2.5 Zyprexa morning and night. I'm like, what are you talking about? I thought my mom was on 10 milligrams of Zyprexa, right? And then they added gabapentin, right? And then the nurse was like, I have to go. I can't tell you this anymore. I mean, you can't even finish telling me about those fucking meds, right? Unreal. And I'll have so-and-so call you later, right? And she goes, I'll have, and I go, can you have so-and-so call me, since that was the one who gave me the word that they would the social worker, they would not do anything without running it by me first. I foolishly thought I had that right, just to request that. It doesn't mean I'm going to say don't do it. I have no right, no power to say don't do it. I just want to be kept in the loop, transparency, informed consent, as Joe would say. And instead, I got nothing. I got a repeat of last time, but only a million times worse. And I'm in shock. I'm shaking. I give up. Because I'm not strong enough. I can't deal with this. The universe never throws me crumbs. I never get any respect whatsoever in this life, so I give up. I did my very best to advocate for my mom, and I got shot down over the tiniest request I made. Shockingly shot down and treated like crap over the tiniest request. I just want to know what you're going to do before you do it. And I'm not running by anything with you. I have this many patients and I don't have time. I have to make decisions with your mom's care. If you don't like it, you can come and get her out. Basically a thinly veiled threat. I can't take my mom home if she's, So I have no rights at all. Not even the right to be respected. Anyway, they didn't call me for hours, of course. Okay? I answer the phone. It's the psychiatrist, right? And she says, I have so-and-so here. Like, just knowing that I'm going to be upset. And then I'm like, you know what I said? I said, you put my mom on 2.5 Zyprexa morning and night and added in GABA. She's like, I didn't put your mom on 2.5 twice, Laura. I increased her 10 milligrams. This is how she talked to me. I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating. You know that I do not exaggerate and I do not lie. She's haughty, hostile, taunting me. Like, I didn't put your mom on 2.5 twice a day, Laura. I put her on 20 milligrams at night plus the 2.5, so 25 milligrams a day. And as I'm sitting there in total friggin' shock, right? I said, you put my mom on 25, and she's like, yeah, I did, Laura. My nurses have been coming to me, and your mother is this, and your mother is that, and I'm the psychiatrist. You're gonna, things like, you're gonna question me. You need to let me do my job, and we need to get your mother well. Yeah, I know, by drugging her to kingdom come. Oh my God. I can't even believe it. She essentially says to me, if you don't like it, you can come and get your mom. She also said you can file a complaint against me, and you can also come and get your mother out of here. You're welcome to come and get your mom if that's what you want to do. Unreal. Like I'm in a state of shock that she said that to me. I have no rights. I can't even. You declare my mom incompetent, incapacitated, whatever. It's all the same thing. Unable to make her own decisions, medical decisions. And then you refuse my basic request that you simply run things by me before you do them. I can't even believe she treated me that way and then hung up on me. She has my mother's life in her hands, and she hung up on me, people. She hung up on me. My mother's hospital psychiatrist hung up on me. Not because I was, yelling at her or anything. Basically, I was trying to understand, like, you're telling me I don't have the right to know what you're going to do before you do it regarding my mom's meds. And she's like, you know what, Laura, this conversation's over, and she hung up on me. Unreal. I give up. I'm not even allowed. I don't even have the basic rights to advocate for my own mom. The reason that patients in mental hospitals have advocates has to do with the medication. What else does it have to do with? Because psychiatrists just want to drug the patients up to kingdom come, and you're their advocate. Like, I can't even believe it. If you don't like it, come get your mom out of here. She's being troublesome to my nurses. They keep coming to me and complaining. She even insinuated, she's like, she was fine when we discharged her before. Like, insinuated, like it's my fault or something that my mom got sick again. Or, like it's unheard of that a patient can have breakdown, especially when they have, stressful, traumatic events happen in their life. It's just unheard of that a patient can break down on your precious medication regimen. So the solution is to double it and then some, right? Double it and then some, people. And in case you don't know, they warn about Zyprexa being given in huge doses to elderly patients with dementia. Even elderly patients in general. It's not a fucking joke. They're not gonna fucking care if my mother dies. I'm not allowed to know what they're doing with my mother, who's sectioned into their hospital. I'm not allowed to know. Not unless they feel like telling me. I have no recourse. I have nothing but pain. What's my recourse? File a complaint, and then the repercussions will come on my mom, or they'll just transfer her somewhere else. The doctor's not letting me do my job with my patient. Oh my God. Again, am I saying you can't do that? No, she doesn't want me to question anything she does. She doesn't want me to assert my right to know what she's doing at all times. I'm numb, people. I'm numb. I am numb. Oh my god. 25 fucking milligrams of Zyprexa a day. My elderly mom. 25 milligrams of Zyprexa a day, and that's hardly the only medication she's on. Do you have any idea how much 25 milligrams of Zyprexa is? For somebody with frail, like my mom, 77, with heart problems. Oh my god. And I'm not allowed to even be sad for her. I'm not allowed to express concern. I'm not allowed to be human. That's why this fucking cunt hung up on me. I wasn't yelling and screaming. I wasn't saying, you take my mom off that right now. She just knew that I was upset. She went completely on the defensive. And then has the nerve to gaslight me when I know what happened last time around. I know damn well if you get my mom stabilized on 20 milligrams of Zyprexa, even if you take away the stupid 2.5 twice a day, you're going to keep her on that, and I'm not supposed to care at all, because it's no big deal according to the psychiatrist, because psych meds are just candy. No big deal. We have to do what we have to do to get your mother well. And I can guarantee you, they're not even telling my mom she's on 25 milligrams of Zyprexa a day. They didn't think it was necessary to tell me, because they knew I'd be upset. So the solution is just to not tell me at all. To not be transparent. To not be upfront with me, like was the only thing I requested upfront from them. And I was assured by social workers that they would be upfront with me. Don't worry, Laura, it won't happen this time around. And it happened to a point where I never fathomed it. We're going to go from 10 milligrams of Zyprexa to 25? Oh my god! Oh, nobody cares. Nobody cares if the universe will throw me crumbs. My mother's like, not almost 20-year PCP primary care physician just said, just let them do their jobs, Laura. And then if anything happens to my mom, they'll be, well, we had to do what we had to do. Sorry for your loss. Go fuck yourselves. Oh my god. Oh my god. They've written my mom off. I don't know why she's behaving that way. They put her on 25 milligrams of Zyprexa from 10. 25 from 10 and added in gabapentin and Lord knows what else, because she hung up on me without even first at least telling me which meds she's put my mom on. I'm in the fucking twilight zone. I can't even believe it. There are going to be repercussions on my mom because I have the nerve to not be tickled pink that you put my mom from 10 milligrams Zyprexa to 25 milligrams. And then she's like lying to me. I know damn well, just like you did last time when you put her on the 10 and you got on 11.5 when I said, well, we're trying to get rid of my mom's outside psychiatrist. Whatever you put her on in there, he'll keep her on. And she said, she has the nerve to say to me when I got upset about that, we're not doing, I know that she's going to do that. It's her attitude. It's her thing. If she stabilizes my mom and miraculously, she just wants my mom out of there. So if she gets my mom stabilized on that much Zyprexa, that's what my mom will be on. And there's not a damn thing we can do about it. They've written my mom off. When you can't get the patient well unless you turn him into a zombie, then you've written them off, that they're beyond help. And I'm not allowed to even be heartbroken over it. I'm not allowed to be human. Not at all. Being human, saying, like, you don't even tell me, like what you're doing. Earns me her hanging up on me like a little fucking kid.